everybody, this is Melanie from Root to Rise Wellness. I am out here in beautiful nature to talk to you about a plant, violet, otherwise known as Viola odorata. And I am sitting among violet right now. This is the odorata version of the plant, and I am gathering it and going to tell you about why in just a minute. But first, let's talk about identification, because that's really important. Here we have the leaf, which is in a heart shaped and has jagged edges. And we also have the flower, which has 5 petals. It can come in other colors, white for example, but the purple one is the one most people use. But it doesn't mean you cannot use like the white one that you see. So violet, now that we know a little bit about how it looks, violet grows in part sun or shade, usually from like May to March, and it is such an awesome plant. So I'm going to now start to tell you about some of its benefits. As you can see, the leaves are shaped in a heart, and it's good for your heart. It has a property called rutin in it, which is great for heart health. Violet is also really great if you're experiencing insomnia and you just have anxiety, and having a cup of violet tea before bed is a great idea. I am gathering it here for tea, which we are going to make in a minute. And other things about violet is that violet is really demulcent and mucilaginous and soothing. So if you have a sore throat, it would be a great tea to have, or a honey infusion would also be awesome. Another thing that violet is great at is because it's mucilaginous, it's really just soothing and coating all over. So it's an alterative, it's a blood cleanser, so it's great for removing toxins. It's a lymphagogue, which means that it helps to, like, as I said, alterative, move blood. So like if you have things like cysts or fibroids, or you want to just do something that will eliminate cysts or fibroids, I would suggest like a violet oil. I love infusing violet in olive oil and then using it in places like breasts or the abdomen where kind of congestion can build. It's great for women if you are breastfeeding and you need something soothing on your feminine parts. That I would really suggest violet. It's high in vitamin C, it's high in vitamin A. It's also just really great if you had made a tincture of violet with alcohol. You can use that in a mouthwash, which is really great for inflamed gums. So violet is just really versatile. Native Americans would use the root as an emetic, so it induces vomiting, which doesn't sound pleasant, but if you have ingested maybe something you shouldn't have and you need to release it, actually vomiting is a helpful thing, right? So that's how Native Americans would use it. But we today don't really use the root and the seed that way, the way Native Americans did. They just had this beautiful connection with it. It also, as a flower essence, it helps with people who have extreme shyness. So it helps for basically it helping you experience joy and peace and confidence. I love using it in foods. The flower can be used basically in cakes or honeys. I like infusing it in vinegar so that the minerals and will go inside of the apple cider vinegar, and there are no contraindications. So it's a great plant for everyone. So as you can see, thank you so much, Violet. We've thanked the plant and put it into a cup. Whoopsies. We have a little bug they got in there. So what I'm going to now do is pour some boiling water, because of course you'd be in the wild and have boiling water. And we're going to pour it on, because violet is a pH stabilizer, so take a look at what happens when you, I've used it to dye Easter eggs as well. So we're going to pour it, ready to take a sip of my violet tea. The taste is pretty mild. And now we're going to, as I said, it's a pH stabilizer, so we're going to add some lemon. You can add lemon or lime. Squeeze some into our jar here. Okay, so as you can see, with adding our lemon, we have this beautiful colored drink. It's turned like a pinkish color just by stirring and kind of a little bit mashing up these flowers. And adding some sweetener to this, a little bit of honey or something like that, would just make it like a little beautiful colored lemonade. I mean, look at that, so gorgeous. Cheers to Violet. The plant lover in me honors the plant lover in you. Thank you, everybody. Namaste.